Now let's work on making a method in this class. Most of the time it's a minus, it means it's a public instance variable, and let's just stick with that for right now. Next we specify if this method returns anything, so just type a left parenthesis. To keep it brief, I'll call it left paren. I'm going to type void, and the editor automatically balanced and actually completed it for me. I'm going to press return at this point and a right arrow. So the working with editor is helping me by auto completing. It's very nice if you try it. Now we need a name for this method. We'll call it make purchase. It does not return anything, does not take any parameters, so that's it, a semicolon. Now in here, now I need an implementation for that, and the way you do that is you just copy. So that's one advantage of specifying the method signature. You can just copy and paste it into the .m file. Replace this semicolon with a left brace, press enter. Editor automatically balances it by putting a right parenthesis. I'll call it for short, paren, right paren. So I put the left paren, press enter. Editor put in the left paren, and the editor put in the right paren for me. Now in here I'm just gonna type in, spit something out to the log file, and the signature, as you have seen before, is nslog. It automatically fills it for me. I'm gonna press return at this point. It jumps over here. I'm going to type in ampersand, double quote, percent, and other @ means a replaceable parameter type string is coming here, and a comma, ampersand, double quote, a semicolon. See, whenever you want to spit something out to a string to the log file, that's the parameter, and right here you type in whatever you want to do. I am in make purchase. Now let's use this. I'm gonna go over to the viewcontroller.m file, and I want to make a call to this method. And the way you do that is you call in my customer make purchase, and you see there is a typo, a typing error. It says no visible interface for customer declares selector make purchase. And these kind of things you will experience in your programming experience. Make purchase. So we start to look back. We go back to our interface and see that is there a method called make purchase there? Yes, but it's misspelled. So I'm going to fix that one right there. Now as soon as I do that, will it complain about this one right now? We look at the issues. Where is that issues? This is the issues. Issue navigator. And the issue navigator is saying that there's a problem there, and I think there's also a problem over here. Aha, you see it already fixed it. If you rewind, you will see that it was also, no, wait a minute, yeah, there's the call to the make customer. No, this is viewcontroller.m. You want to look at viewcontroller.m file, and it's misspelled. Let me try to compile it. See, I'm hoping it'll complain and say yeah, that is what I was trying to show you. It says no error here, but it says incomplete implementation. Does issues navigator? Okay, you see the issues navigator isn't saying anything. Is this the issues navigator? No, this is the debug navigator. Issues navigator, incomplete implementation. Very good. So that's the point of creating interfaces. There is an incomplete implementation. Now if I click on it, is there any way it'll say, okay, nah, it's not doing that. There's no automatic thing. You gotta go back and do it manually. So now, this is how you make a call to the method. within left bracket, square bracket, right bracket, my customer's instance we created right up there, and the name of the method we want to make a call to, and it takes no parameters and returns nothing. So that's simplest method ever. So if I click on it, I'm expecting to see something right here in the log. Here we go, parser 29, as we did in the previous tutorial, but a call to IMN purchase. So let's start to see the debugger a little bit. I'm gonna put a breakpoint right there, actually right here, and I'm gonna click run. Start to get familiar with the debugger. I'm gonna click here. It stops right there, and here is the debugger. Step over. No, we want to step into. Let's do that. See what happens. Here we go. It opened up view controller, actually customer.m file, and it's inside that method in that class, spitting something out to the log file. Step into. I'm gonna step over. It'll take me into the Objective-C codes. Stepping into. I'm gonna step over, and there you go. It spit it out. Now it's at the last, and it comes back to the last brace, closing brace of this method, and now it's gone into I want to now say, what do I want to say now? I want to say continue program execution, and it comes back. So a little bit about methods, a little bit about debugging and how to go in and out of methods. Now let's make things a little bit more interesting. This method takes in a parameter. How do you specify that? Well, you type in a colon and a string star within parentheses. That'll be the data type of the parameter, and the name. That'll be the name of the parameter. So then you just take this and copy it. Open the .m file and copy it right here. Now this tells this method takes in a parameter, and here's the implementation of how will the implementation looks like. Just copy and paste it here, and in order to access this method, now you just use that name, the name. So I just copied this line down there and replaced all of this with the name, and it should spit out the name that I sent into this method. How do I call this method now? I go to vcontroller.m, and I just make a change here. Same thing as we did before, make purchase as we did before, but we have a colon and a string. In order to write a string, in Objective-C, you gotta do the add double quote, and within the two double quotes you type in whatever you want to, whatever hard code. If you want to hard code a string, that's how you do that. Add double quote, within double quote, type in hard code your string in there. So I'm just hard coding a string to be sent into make purchase into a parameter called the name. And if I run this application now, I'm expecting to see that. Here you go. You see the up to here is from before, and this is the new one. I made a call to it. I'm gonna issue a debugger breakpoint in my debugger and see what's going on. I come here as we did before. I'm gonna step into I am in there. The name, if I just hover over it, it'll show me, well, the name of the method is the name and its value is Bashir, and it's gonna come step, I want to step over, it spit out I am in make purchase, step over, it's gonna spit out Bashir. This line did that, and then I'm gonna say continue running. So there you go, a method that takes in a parameter. Next we're gonna make it more interesting, a method that takes more than one parameter and then also returns a value. Thanks for watching. See you in part 4.